gang violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car. I can still get shot by the police, but I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
What's good, YouTube? It's a Black Gen Z Mindset. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. Let's get into the video.
Information in the murder of 3 family members in Coweta County. Today, we learned the 21-year-old man charged in the crime was no stranger to the gun store where it happened.
Of course, and we had figured that this guy probably came in a few times, maybe frequenting the gun store. So, man, I just wanted to bring you guys an update. I told you I'll follow this story and see it through, and here we are.
Channel 2 Steve Gelbach is live at the Coweta County Jail. And Steve, you spoke to someone who lived with the suspect.
And investigators say he had been to that business before. He was even a customer. He's now locked up here at the Coweta County Jail on 3 counts of malice murder. Investigators say there could be more charges, even more arrests.
They strapped him up and took him out.
Darren Moore saw the man who rented a room in the South Fulton County home with him led off in cuffs. Officers, agents, and bomb squad swarmed the house late Friday.
Wow. So this guy's roommate saw him get arrested. Man. It's like the roles are reversed. This is crazy though, okay? This is crazy.
They weren't even cop cars. They were just undercover cars.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Grantville police arrested 21-year-old Jacob Muse for the triple murder of owners Tommy and Evelyn Hawk and grandson Luke at the Lock, Stock, and Barrel. They say Muse used to live in Grantville and bought at least 1 gun from the Hawks and used the shooting range.
He was pretty much to himself.
Muse had recently worked as a security guard for a company based in Atlanta. His housemate said he worked nights and did see him recently with many guns.
Dang, so he worked security in Atlanta and didn't wind up dead? Sheesh. He was locked and loaded.
He told him were left to him by his grandparents who had a collection of firearms.
He had them, yeah. It was in the back of his truck. So they just laid out there open, so it didn't look like he was trying to hide anything.
Dang. He ain't even care. Just had it in the back of his truck. I mean, that's the type of dude, he might have domed everybody in the house. What? This dude is crazy, bro. He just dumb, stupid, crazy. These glider gremlins are on demon time.
Still not known how police zeroed in on Muse, but the investigation led to him and serving the search warrant. The ATF confirmed many of the guns found match ones stolen during the robbery and murders. Police say the investigation is still active, and only 1 arrest doesn't mean there won't be more. But Moore says besides a girlfriend, Muse never hung out with friends or had a group, stayed to himself, and never thought he could be dangerous or violent.
I spoke with him almost every day. I didn't feel threatened by him.
Wow. This guy is straight sociopathic with it.
And I did speak with someone over the phone who worked for the security company that he worked for up until his arrest. He did say that Muse had worked there less than a month and that those security guards at that company are not armed. He also told me that he was not working or on duty that night of the robbery and murders. Live in Coweta County, Steve Gelbach, Channel 2 Action.
A new judge has granted bond for a man accused of shooting a police officer in South Fulton County 6 times. And we told you.
Dang, he's shot a cop 6 times. He over there crying in a courtroom. If he had somebody to tell on, he would probably be telling.
County 6 times. And we told you about Christian Eppinger, who police say is a known gang member. He was a convicted felon and was out on probation. Police say they had warrants out for his arrest again, and this shooting happened when they tried to take him in.
Wow, so he was already on probation. They try and take him in, and he shoots an officer 6 times. And now he up there crying in the courtroom. He thinking he finna get violated.
Police and the Fulton County DA met today just to criticize this decision.
The mayor and me have been really disgusted with this, as well as the chief of police, because while he was on probation, it is clear that he was not monitored. He did not report.
DA Willis said although that he got bond, they're making sure Eppinger will not be getting out of jail. As for that officer, he survived.
I'm here on the corner of MLK and Medgar Evers, and it's a very tranquil scene compared to just a couple hours ago where a drive-by shooting just took place. Excuse me, I'm getting live updates as we speak. I've just been updated to the amount of casualties from this drive-by shooting, and I'm getting reports that 2 people were actually declared deceased and 27 others were shot and injured but are in stable condition. And although we must pray for the families of the fallen, we must also praise God for the aim of the super gremlin. If you want to know more about the victims of this crime, make sure you add BGZM News 17 on Patreon at www.patreon.com/blackgenzmindset. Also, don't forget to like the video, share the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and comment on the video to continue the discussion on how we can find solutions to all this gun violence in the streets. For more hard-hitting news coverage from the community, by the community, I'm Jenquavius Jackson, here live, reporting from Atlanta, Georgia, BGZM News 17.
And cut.
All right, dog. Let's get the out of here before these niggas come back.
Whoa. Yo!
Whoa.
Ain't that nigga J?
Nah, that ain't me. That ain't me.
He just went live
that
with
ain't
that
me.
funky ass suit
that's
on.
that nigga. That's not me.
Hey, get that nigga.
Jenquavius Jackson, here live, reporting from Atlanta, Georgia. Pray for me.
Now to our other breaking story, a deadly shooting in southwest Atlanta. This happened tonight outside of This American Wings and Seafood restaurant on Cleveland Avenue. Channel 2's Larry Spruill is live for us there. And Larry, you learned from a customer the victim was a security guard there.
And Wendy, that customer tells me every time she would come pick up her order that he would be here greeting her with a smile and then oftentimes walking her out to her car. But Wendy, as a matter of fact, I just spoke with the brother who arrived here about 5 minutes ago. He's trying to figure out why someone would do this.
So attentive. He always watched the door. Why would somebody do that to him?
Sus. Why would somebody do that to him? You don't... There's no way that she isn't aware of the super gremlins on Demon Time.
Why would somebody do that to him?
That's what many who eat at This American Wings and Seafood on Cleveland Avenue in southwest Atlanta wondered Monday night. Cam Kay says she often eats at the restaurant and was shocked to hear the news about the shooting. Kay says the victim was a security guard at the restaurant.
For the most part, they're very wholesome people, the owners itself. Usually they're always on point, very attentive with orders. I know that they hire security just for their safety as well as the consumer's safety. He was a good guy.
Atlanta police officers tell Channel 2 the shooting happened around 6:52 Monday night. They got the call of a person shot. Officers found the security guard with a gunshot wound on the ground. Witnesses here at the scene tell me he was shot in the back of the head outside the restaurant.
Dang. Cold execution style. Y'all know how it goes, man. Maybe one of these super gremlins went up in there, all types of attitude, all types of buck. Man, y'all ain't got my order, whatever, riled up. Maybe he gets asked to leave. And you know, you can't tell these super gremlins to leave nowhere. You really can't tell them nothing, to be honest. And that's what type of time they on. And it's like, Atlanta is hot, y'all. If y'all thought about moving to Atlanta, you need to reconsider.
He sits in that back booth every single day. They don't bother nobody.
Councilman Antonio Lewis stopped by the scene after hearing about the shooting. He says he would often see the victim while eating at the restaurant. I asked him about the crime going on in his district. He says the first step is to get the guns off the streets.
We're asking people to get lock boxes. The governor's making it illegal to do that. We have to find a way to balance it out.
because we can't talk about crime and talk about dangerous, violent crime while making it easier access to get these guns. Meanwhile, those who knew the security.
Bruh, I guarantee this super gremlin already had charges, bruh. It's not about the guns. The guns give law-abiding citizens a fighting chance. It's about y'all not locking these dudes up when y'all first get them. We just did a story. Dude shot a cop after he was already out on parole. They weren't even monitoring him. They said, nah, you good. Go do your thing, bruh. Didn't even have an ankle monitor on. Cops finally catch up to him. He shoot the cop 6 times. These super gremlins are on demon time.
The guard are hoping for justice.
I can't really put together why they would do that to him. That doesn't even make sense.
I don't know why she's so dumbfounded. She has to know somebody who done ran into one of these super gremlins. Has to. She got to know some super gremlins by her boyfriend might be a super gremlin. Who knows?
An Atlanta police officer tells me that they are still looking for that suspect, but as of tonight, they do have several leads. We are live in Southwest Atlanta tonight. Larry Sproul for WSB Tonight.
And just like the woman said, it doesn't make any sense, especially considering that person was there to keep others safe. Larry,
now in the murder of a security guard outside of a local restaurant. Now, police released this video that shows the moments before and after the shooting.
Wow. Look at his pants. Look at his pants. Indicators of demon time. Anybody who's sagging that much, that's an indicator of demon time, bruh. I don't care what you say. Look at... Bruh, just walk them down. No reason at all. I'm telling you guys, Atlanta is on fire right now. These super gremlins are on demon time.
Of a local restaurant. Now, police released this video that shows the moments before and after the shooting. And Channel 2's Darren Moore's live in downtown.
And that man was... The dude right there, he just sitting there... The community is cold. And look, he looking right into the camera. Cameras, daylight, it don't stop a thing. He looked right into it. And you got another super gremlin just sitting there, watch him do it, and like it was another Wednesday.
The moments before and after the shooting. And Channel 2's Darren Moore's live in downtown Atlanta at police headquarters.
He didn't even flinch. The dude sitting down didn't even flinch.
Darren, the video here, let's just say it honestly, it makes us sick. And it's pretty clear that investigators need help identifying who this shooter is.
I know who it was. It was a super gremlin on demon time.
And yes, they do, Fred. And investigators said other people were in that video who saw and heard actually what happened. But investigators also said it's sad because no one even helped the security guard.
Atlanta police released YouTube video showing the murder of 51-year-old security guard Anthony Frazier.
Well, his help was sitting on the curb waiting for his wings, and he was waiting for his wings and his fries, and he was finna get on the hell up out of there. If he would have helped the security guard, he would have had to talk to police. He would have had to talk to police. He would be a snitch in the community. So he seen it going down, and he couldn't do nothing about it. He was like, I'm gonna just sit here and eat and wait for my food or eat my food until, you know, this crazy dude just walk off.
Police released YouTube video showing the murder of 51-year-old security guard Anthony Frazier. It happened Monday outside the American Wings and Seafood restaurant on Cleveland Avenue when Mr. Frazier got out of his GMC SUV. Investigators said a man dressed in a black long-sleeve shirt, a Nike ball cap, carrying a camouflage backpack and a gun in his hand, walked up to Mr. Frazier from behind and shot him.
I can't really put together why they would do that to him. That doesn't even make sense.
After the shooting, police said the man went through the guard's pockets and walked away.
Wow. Sagging his pants. The mask. I'm telling you guys, if you got dudes wearing masks, this summer, just know it's a super gremlin on demon time. Like, if you see a Pooh Shiesty mask this summer, bruh, you already know what time it is.
Also in the video, investigators believe the man sitting on the curb saw and heard what happened. He's seen shaking his head and walking past Mr. Frazier's body.
God dang. He just kept it moving. Is this what Black Power look like, bruh? That man shaking. The young boy is crazy. He probably seen it time and time. He already know what the time is. He just finna. I gotta keep it moving. Whew. This is deep. This is deep. So what do you call this, man? Cause can he even be found for questioning? They call it, they use Uncle Tom so freely. What do you? Man just saw another black man get killed by a super gremlin. Ain't saying nothing. Shaking his head. These fries good as hell.
Also in the video, investigators believe the man sitting on the curb saw and heard what happened. He's seen shaking his head and walking past Mr. Frazier's body. Those who knew the guard hope police find his killer, and those who witnessed what happened.
So attentive. He always watched the door. Why would somebody do that to him?
And after watching that video, you can see Mr. Frazier never had a chance. But Fred, after the shooting, 3 other people showed up and started going through his pockets.
Showed up when...
God! 3 other people showed up and went through his pockets. Those weren't other people. Those were super gremlins on demon time.
Had a chance, but Fred, after the shooting, 3 other people showed up and started going through his pockets.
Showed up, went through his pockets, walked right past him. If they're...
Yo, the community is sick, bruh. Where we do that at, they don't do that. Nope. I gotta run that back.
Watching that video, you can see Mr. Frazier never had a chance, but Fred, after the shooting, 3 other people showed up and started going through his pockets.
Showed up, went through his pockets, walked right past him. If they're... Hopefully we can bring this to justice, but a reminder today, just be kind to people you come in contact with.
That's the solution. Be kind with people you come in contact with. The hell was that? That's all you gotta say, bruh? Be kind with people you come... What? How about don't kill a man in cold blood, and then when other niggas are around, they see this and think of it as an opportunity to go through his pocket.
We can bring this to justice, but a reminder today, just be kind to people you come in contact with. Thank you.
Gang violence and other kind of violence.
Guess what? I could be at work, at school, in my car. I